Oh, did the sun rise in the west today? You're actually early.
I'm not early, it's just that my alarm clock finally managed to conquer me.
What on earth do you mean?
Well, I set a relentless barrage of 5 consecutive alarms, that's what.
5 of them? Seriously?
Yep. The first one, get ready to wake up. The second, seriously, get ready to wake up. The third, get up or you're late for work. The fourth, it's over, you're doomed. And the final one.
Let me guess. Just to listen to it for fun and then go back to sleep?
Spot on. But do you know which one actually did the trick?
The fifth one?
Nope. It was my mom.
It seems no matter how advanced modern technology gets, it can never outmatch that ultimate weapon.
Exactly. My mom just needs to stand at the door and echo a single sentence. Are you planning on going to work at all? And I bounce up faster than a vibrating phone.
I'm the complete opposite. The moment the bell rings, I'm wide awake, but then I waste a solid 10 minutes trying to negotiate with my blanket.
What kind of negotiation?
Just let me lie here for 3 more minutes, I swear.
And what did the blanket say in response?
It said nothing, but it embraced me so tightly. Utterly persuasive.
Just how persuasive?
To the point where a brief 3 minutes mysteriously morphed into 30 without me even realizing it.
I swear, the bed possesses some kind of cosmic gravitational pull in the morning.
Absolutely. At night, you toss and turn, unable to sleep, but come morning, it traps you like superglue.
There was this one day I deliriously wandered into the bathroom to brush my teeth, my eyes completely shut.
That sounds rather perilous.
After brushing, I opened my eyes only to discover I had just squeezed facial cleanser onto my toothbrush.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
Thankfully, I caught a glimpse just before putting it in my mouth. Otherwise, I would have treated myself to a refreshing snow foam delicacy today.
That's nothing. I once wore my shirt inside out to work for an entire morning.
Didn't anyone at the company point it out to you?
Not a single soul.
Are your boss and colleagues really that polite?
Not at all. It's just that the inside-out shirt looked so avant-garde, everyone assumed it was a cutting-edge fashion statement.
Haha, sometimes fashion trends truly are born from sheer morning brain fog.
You hit the nail right on the head. By the way, have you had your coffee this morning?
Of course, without coffee, my brain just perpetually flashes the text, loading 99%.
A dose of coffee must perk you right up, huh?
Well, I haven't quite felt the alertness yet, but my heart has certainly started running a marathon.
I, on the other hand, thoroughly relish the feeling of sitting in a coffee shop in the early morning.
Because of the tranquil atmosphere?
No, because everyone around here looks so incredibly determined and diligent.
I must admit, some have their laptops open, typing away furiously.
Others are deeply engrossed in their books, lost in thought.
And some are sporting headphones, looking undeniably cool while attending online meetings.
And what about you?
As for me, I boot up my laptop, and then sit there, utterly bewildered for half an hour, pondering what to have for lunch.
Crafting strategic plans so early in the day, I see.
Don't underestimate it. Choosing a lunch menu is the most complex puzzle of our era. It's honestly harder than choosing a career path.
I have to concede to that one.
There was this one day, I launched a food delivery app.
And then?
I scrolled back and forth, scrutinizing hundreds of restaurants for a solid 30 minutes.
What did you ultimately settle on?
Instant noodles with sausages.
Oh my goodness, that is exactly what I do.
We humans are a truly peculiar species.
It's crystal clear that we have hundreds of options at our fingertips.
But in the end, we always gravitate back to the national treasure of comfort foods.
It's identical to the music playlists on our phones.
Thousands of songs saved.
Yet every single day, we hit play on the same 5 familiar tracks.
I listen to them so obsessively that I've even memorized the ad scripts playing in between the songs.
It just proves your absolute loyalty to laziness.
Oh, I also harbor this incredibly bizarre habit.
Let's hear it.
Every time I get a sudden burst of motivation to clean my room, I somehow unearth objects I thought had vanished into the abyss forever.
Zook asks,
A singular blue sock.
what about its partner?
To this day, it's still out vacationing in some alternate dimension, yet to return.
I have a sneaking suspicion that every household contains a cosmic black hole dedicated to swallowing socks and clicky pens.
Clicky pens, exactly.
You buy a pristine box of 10.
A week later, you can't find a single one, no matter how hard you scour the place.
While it's blatantly obvious you never lent them out to anyone.
I'm convinced those pens sprout legs and orchestrate a mass exodus in the dead of night.
If there ever comes a day when all those missing socks and pens return simultaneously, we'd probably strike it rich.
Speaking of searching for things, yesterday I wasted a full 10 minutes looking for my phone.
And where did you find it? Under the bed?
No, it was resting right in the palm of my hand.
The absolute stuff of legends.
That's not even the end of it. I actually turned on the flashlight of that very phone to illuminate the space under the desk to search for the phone itself.
You win! Absolutely no one can top that.
Have you ever rushed into the kitchen with a sense of urgency, only to freeze in your tracks because you completely forgot why you came in?
Countless times.
Standing there, profoundly bewildered, like a video game character abruptly losing internet connection.
And then you have to mournfully retrace your steps back to where you started.
And just like that, the brain magically reconnects, and the memory floods right back.
Our brains really do revel in playing mind-bending riddles with us.
But come to think of it, those sheer absurdities add a surprisingly delightful flavor to a new day.
Truly, if every day unfolded flawlessly, smoothed down to the millimeter, it would be deadly boring. We'd have absolutely no fuel for our coffee shop gossip.
So, every time we encounter these trivial, nonsensical hiccups,
just interpret it as life broadcasting a brand new episode.
a sprawling soap opera titled,
What breathtakingly foolish thing will I do today?
sounds like this series is greenlit for many, many more seasons.
Oh, undoubtedly, especially with two lead actors as endlessly full of material as us.
On second thought, how has your studying been coming along this week?
If we're grading on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd boldly award myself a solid 6.
Oh? Why so incredibly modest?
Because the initial blueprint was a flawless 10, but reality always prefers to creatively improvise in the most unpredictable directions.
That sounds awfully familiar.
At the start of the week, I enthusiastically crafted a spectacularly beautiful study schedule. Shimmering fluorescent highlighters, a distinct color code for every single subject.
And the outcome?
A gorgeous, fully realized spectrum of colors. It's just the actual knowledge that hasn't quite downloaded yet.
You're just like me. I even splurged on an outrageously premium planner.
Did it yield any results?
Tremendously effective. Every time I flip it open, I know exactly how many crippling deadlines I still owe the universe.
Ha. At least it forces you to confront harsh reality.
One day, I genuinely resolved to sit down and study for 2 uninterrupted hours.
Wow, what an outstanding feat.
Except, I burned an hour and a half meticulously organizing my desk to achieve optimal feng shui.
And the remaining 30 minutes?
Embarking on a quest for the smoothest writing pen.
So you ultimately absorbed absolutely nothing?
Oh, I did. I mastered the art of professional-grade procrastination.
Haha, you remind me of the time I squandered 15 minutes curating the ultimate deep-focus brainwave playlist. By the time I found the perfect track, my will to study had completely evaporated.
The preparation phase is eternally more grueling than the execution. But don't you find this peculiar?
Find what peculiar?
Normally, my phone is as silent as a tomb. But the exact second I crack open a book, notifications erupt like fireworks.
It's as if the whole world conspired. They're about to study. Disrupt them immediately.
Precisely. And then there's the treacherous snare of social media.
Oh, don't even get me started. Accidentally scroll for a light 5-minute break, and before you know it, the sky is pitch black.
Deceiving yourself with, just one last clip and I'll study, only to end up mastering bread baking, motorcycle repair, and koi fish breeding, while the assignment remains frustratingly blank.
Speaking of studying, I'm currently agonizing over memorizing vocabulary. I learn a word and instantly forget it. It's utterly demoralizing.
How about plastering sticky notes all over the house?
Been there, done that. One plastered on the fridge, one on the bedroom door, one on the bathroom mirror.
Was it effective?
I stared at them relentlessly for the first 3 days. By day 4, my eyes had automatically erased them, seamlessly integrating them into the background decor.
Our brains are exceptionally gifted at conserving energy when it comes to educational endeavors.
I swear, I can spend an entire morning agonizing over a single new word and forget it, but I can belt out the lyrics of a decade-old song without missing a single beat.
Because the brain prioritizes joy. It only bothers to hit save if the learning process involves a bit of laughter.
So, did you actually tackle your homework this week?
Oh, absolutely. I've already opened every single assignment file.
Merely opened, but haven't actually solved a single question, right?
Bingo. But at the very least, having them all open instills within me a profound illusion of productivity.
I bow down to your sheer linguistic gymnastics. I once had 10 document tabs open on my computer simultaneously.
To conduct some in-depth research, I presume?
No, so I could subsequently sit there in a daze, completely clueless as to which tab I actually needed to work on.
My browser is perpetually choking on tabs, so choked that every time I boot up, it frantically asks, "Do you truly wish to restore this chaotic catastrophe?"
Once, I made a solemn vow to clean them up. I opened each tab to review it and wound up opening 5 brand new tabs in the process.
An inescapable, infinite loop.
But honestly speaking, the absolute best sensation in studying is when a concept you've been agonizing over suddenly clicks.
Totally. At first, it's just a tangled mess, and then miraculously, there's that fleeting moment where all the dots perfectly align.
The euphoria in that moment is unparalleled. A genuine, aha! So that's how it works, epiphany.
Hence why the pursuit of knowledge doesn't need to be a frantic sprint.
Precisely. Inching forward just a little bit every day is more than enough.
Devouring one more page of a book.
Etching one more word into memory.
Conquering one small exercise.
Rectifying a single mistake.
And by the weekend's end, you look back and realize you've traversed quite a remarkable distance.
The most crucial thing is to avoid crushing yourself under the weight of comparing your journey to others.
As long as the you today is just a fraction better than the you yesterday, that's a triumph.
And if there happens to be a day so steeped in laziness that you learn absolutely nothing,
Then try again tomorrow, just as long as you don't wave the white flag entirely.
it's remarkably similar to our morning coffee ritual.
How is it similar?
Savor it sip by sip, and you achieve clarity. Absorb knowledge piece by piece, and your mind naturally overflows with wisdom.
That is profoundly inspiring. I am absolutely certain we will achieve unparalleled diligence next week.
Are you absolutely sure about that? Or are we just going to procrastinate with even more professional finesse?
Hey, I was having a genuine moment of emotion there. I swear it's for real this time.
All right then, let's clink our mugs to seal it. What's the penalty if we break this vow next week?
The punishment is funding an all-inclusive coffee tab for the entire following week.
Deal! With these 2 cups of coffee serving as our sworn witnesses, there is absolutely no turning back now.
You know, I just stumbled upon an incredibly hilarious phenomenon.
What kind of phenomenon?
The most spellbinding conversations invariably kick off with the most mundane of phrases.
For instance, oh, by the way, right?
Exactly. You utter, "Oh, by the way," and subsequently, every single soul forgets the original purpose of the discussion.
Yet we wind up passionately debating the cosmos and everything under the sun for hours on end.
Have you ever paused to imagine what would happen if animals were bestowed with the gift of speech?
Of course. Who do you reckon would be the most agonizingly talkative?
Without a shadow of a doubt, cats.
Wait, wouldn't it be parrots?
Parrots are mere mimics. Cats are the true masterminds. Just look at those haughty, condescending faces they're perpetually rendering judgment upon humanity.
Haha, so true. Catching us sleeping in, they're probably thinking, oversleeping again, you profoundly indolent human.
Or perhaps, audaciously wearing this hideous shirt again. Don't you possess anything vaguely presentable?
And what about dogs?
Dogs would likely spend the entirety of their existence barking a singular phrase. Wanna go out? Wanna go play?
20 times a day, overflowing with an inexhaustible reservoir of energy.
I'd kill to borrow even a fraction of that boundless vigor on a dreary Monday morning.
Oh, speaking of Mondays, don't you find the fleeting nature of weekends to be utterly absurd?
Beyond absurd. It's as though some unseen force has slammed the 2x speed button.
One blink on Saturday morning, and boom, you're plummeting into the bleak depths of Sunday evening.
All while Monday afternoons drag on as agonizingly slow as an 800-episode melodrama.
Time must possess its own temperament. On weekends, it's joyriding in a sports car, but on workdays, it's taking a leisurely, restorative stroll.
Yet that pales in comparison to the bizarre superpower of adult amnesia.
What's superpower?
You're deeply engrossed in work, abruptly stand up, march into the kitchen,
And then stand completely paralyzed before the gaping fridge, utterly devoid of any memory as to why you're there.
How did you deduce that so flawlessly?
Because I'm a chronic offender, I stand there staring at the fridge as if waiting for a divine revelation, retreat in bitter defeat, and the very millisecond I hit my chair, the memory returns.
The brain is an absolute masterclass in tormenting its host.
By the way, do you enjoy diving into the comment sections on social media?
I'm utterly addicted. Half the time, sifting through the comments is infinitely more hysterical than the actual post itself.
Exactly. Some of these comedic geniuses can drop a mere 3-word reply and send thousands of people into a collective uproar. I'm genuinely in awe.
A stark contrast to me. Whenever I'm embroiled in a debate, I'm as hopelessly bewildered as a deer in headlights.
How so?
It's only later that night, as the shower water cascades over my head, that I formulate the most devastatingly brilliant comeback.
Ah, the legendary delayed counteroffensive of the introvert society.
I stand there, bitterly muttering to the tiles. I absolutely should have hurled this masterpiece right at their face.
But alas, the discourse concluded 3 agonizing hours ago. If only life came equipped with a 5-minute rewind button.
Who even needs 5 minutes? Just a mere 10-second rewind would be enough to salvage an eternity of soul-crushing humiliation.
Speaking of soul-crushing humiliation, have you ever accidentally dispatched a text to the wrong recipient?
Far more times than I'd care to admit. What about you?
Once, my finger slipped and I fired off a hysterically laughing sticker to my boss, right in the middle of an urgent crisis briefing.
Oh, what a catastrophe. How did you maneuver out of that?
With lightning speed, I typed. I was trying to hit the heart reaction, but the abysmal network lag swapped the image. Boss!
Did the boss swallow that?
Whether they swallowed it is entirely irrelevant. What matters is that I valiantly attempted to salvage a shred of my dignity.
Does that even rival my ordeal? The other day, I was strolling down the street, spotted someone waving enthusiastically, so I beamed and waved back with tremendous gusto.
And then? Was it an acquaintance?
No, they were waving at the person standing directly behind me.
Oh dear heavens, how did you recover?
I smoothly transitioned into pretending I was, stretching my arms, forced a painfully awkward smile, ran a hand through my hair, and practically sprinted away.
I swear, the brain hoards those wish the earth would swallow me whole memories for an absolute eternity.
It's an undisputed fact. Joyous moments are instantly wiped, yet profoundly idiotic blunders from 3 years ago are archived in flawless 4K resolution.
And accompanied by immersive, spine-tingling surround sound, no less.
Especially right at 2 a.m., just as you're drifting off, and the brain abruptly flings open the doors to the Museum of Humiliating Memories for a free, unsolicited screening.
Front row tickets without ever buying one. In the heat of the moment, you're merely praying for a sinkhole to emerge.
But a few years down the line, recounting the tale to friends leaves everyone laughing so hard their jaws ache.
It just goes to show. It's those delightfully awkward blunders that inject true flavor into this life.
Precisely. If every single day glided by in a state of flawless, undisturbed tranquility, there would be absolutely nothing worth reminiscing about.
Every single day is akin to a vibrant short film, punctuated by minor chaotic incidents and serendipitous encounters.
And above all else, it furnishes us with yet another wonderful excuse to sit down and share a hearty laugh.
Conversing with you today has been an absolute delight. It proves you don't need a grandiose topic.
Merely the right person and the right moment, and suddenly, the coffee tastes infinitely more exquisite.
And time seems to slip away that much faster, too.
Shall we rendezvous here again next week?
Most certainly, right here at this wonderfully familiar table.
Accompanied by 2 robustly brewed cups of coffee.
And an endless supply of wonderfully eccentric, one-of-a-kind stories.
Until our glorious reunion next week.
Until next time.